the sounds a little bit. They were a little loud.
You sound fine.
No, I meant like the mixer from like the in-game audio and making sure it doesn't overpower us.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you. I'm trying to sound good. All right. Recording. I'm not muted. You guys aren't muted. All right.
Are we?
Hey.
Oh, I mean, I'm just the stream isn't muted. Isn't muted, you guys.
Oh.
But and pull up the actual stat sheet. You ready, DM?
Something's got him transfixed, it looks like.
A little bored, a little tired. TV's on. Just kind of waiting for everybody to be ready.
It's
Well.
balls in your court.
Yep.
Is it? Cool. Court ball. Ball court. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Barntome, guys. This is, I think, episode 4. We've had quite a few scheduling conflicts and other random shit going on with life. You all know how it goes. Sorry, my phone yelled at me. We've got me, the Man Bear, as your famous DM for this arc. Then you've got Bork17 playing Cromtech. Daddy Danger playing Drusilla.
Hey.
And Canerva Splurgen playing Ben Sorcio. Last time we left off, it was just after the first round of the tournament. The group got teleported back into their little bedroom, got a short rest. I believe Ben spit some blood on him to help him heal a little bit more. And
many thanks.
Now it's time to go.
If only he had time to spit on us a little bit longer.
So you guys all get teleported back into the arena. It's a different arena. This one appears to be almost directly under the main floating circle one. So it's kind of like instead of open sky, you got a rock ceiling above you. The lady, Kriya, goes over the announcement. And she goes, everybody, welcome back. It's time for round 2. And you hear her spout off a bunch of stuff about the other arenas and who's fighting and so on and so forth. And then she kind of gets to your arena and she goes, and for the champions team, we have... Bam. 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 A group of bugbears, she shouts. As the DM learns how to talk. As the group of bugbear gets teleported in just as you guys did.
So our formation is reset?
Yeah. You guys can go back to where you were before.
I don't remember where we were before.
You were not that far ahead. Nice try.
Like that. Front. Yeah, I'll put myself there.
I think it was something like that. Okay, everybody. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I think
Is my Paragon Surge worn out already?
Yeah, you used it last battle.
How many battles are in an arena? A tournament?
I'm not telling you, and you've only fought 1 so far, so it's not like it's been that much.
Yeah, we weren't told.
Dang. Okay.
Cromtech rolls a 5.
Oh, I roll a 19.
Nervous Splurgen's got a 7. Okay, so we got a nat 20. These guys go first. And then we've got a 19. this guy go next. Oh, actually, you tied. Roll again. Drusilla. Roll again, Drusilla.
I'm mistyped the first time. There we go.
Okay. So this guy goes second, then Drusilla goes third. And then we got a 5 and a 7. So 8 will go next. And then the 11 will go. And then actually Kromtech and Canervous Bargain, you also have to roll again. You both tied as well. With somebody.
18.
Nice.
8.
Okay,
At least
so
you're getting better.
and it
This right, but at the end we'll get a 20.
Kromtech's turn.
If the battle goes long enough. Let's not make it go that long.
And then it is Kromtech's turn. Or Ben's turn.
Yeah, my last game today, I had to fight the avatar of an archdevil at level 8.
Our order is
That's not the sort of thing you should be fighting at level 8.
Oh,
That was its flawed.
yeah, that's not good.
I gotta adjust their health. So give me 2 seconds to do that.
But if there's one thing Storm Sorcerers are good at, it's running away.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, are they good at running away.
I might try to get pretty good at that by the end of the sesh, depending on how things go.
It's a viable strategy. Well, when you're not in an arena, there's only so far to run.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the nat 20 gets to go first. And this guy is gonna pop up right there. And you hear over the announcement, it's a surprise attack!
Oh.
It's the
Oh.
worst kind.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy.
Well, when they're doing it, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Plus 2. Nice.
I'm calling foul play.
What?
There were only 4 before. You can't have
She
people
teleported
jumping in
in.
from the stands. I say
Jumping from
bullshit.
the stand. It teleported in. Surprise attack. You are being sabotaged. You're not supposed to survive this.
It's
Hey, person
bullshit.
who's trying to kill us, that was a cheap shot.
Okay, so. Alright. 20 plus 2. 16. Does a 16 hit?
Who, me? Yes.
you. Okay. Well, you are not going to be a happy camper because when a bugbear hits with the surprise attack, they get an extra 2d6 of damage. On top of the fact that with Brute, they roll an extra die, so he rolls 2d8 plus 2 for his Morning Star. So,
Fun stuff.
2d8
Bye,
plus
Drusilla.
2.
Yeah, bye, guys.
17 damage, which are 2d... What is it? 6.
Those D.
So you take 10 damage, or you take 27 damage. Hi. Nope, go shower. It's a lot of soap right there.
Very cool.
Okay, that ends that guy's turn. Yeah, it's more on the side, but yeah. Okay, this guy's turn. So 1,
Which guy's turn?
4, 5, 6. Now it is Drusilla's turn.
Okay, so I have to ask a weird question. I've never tried this before. I have the skill Shadow Smite. It's just listed as damage. But I have armor that's also made out of the same shit my sword is. Can I imbue my armor with Shadow to increase my AC by 1 instead of increasing my sword's damage?
I like the idea. But you don't have just a general imbue skill. You have imbue weapon. Now, I would be cool with you learning a general imbue skill, and if you want to try it now, you're welcome to, but it would have a fail chance.
There's never a good time to learn this stuff. Sure, let me do it now.
There's always a good time. When you're fighting shit that's not gonna kill you.
When does that ever happen?
The last battle, when you were fighting basic hooligans?
When they started whipping out Snow Cone, it felt pretty scary.
What the hell are you talking about? The both of us walked out of there with a quarter of our health left.
Well, yeah, you both did get caught in cones of cold. But other than that, they were basic hooligans.
Yeah, but they still had the potential to kill us.
Strong disagree. I'm gonna try and imbue my armor.
Give me a second, I'm creating the skill right now. And
take forever.
Any eat me, he's making a new skill. Any item person with.
And to be fair, depending on how the dice go, a particularly determined kitten could kill any of us.
Yeah.
Determined.
I'm in survival mode. I just want to pump my AC up, even if it's only by like 1 or 2 points.
Okay, so this is the skill I'm going with here. I'm calling it imbue. Don't know why I did weapon again. 5 MP, just like imbue weapon. You can imbue any item on your person with magic of your control. The effect will be determined by magic type. So, for example, you want to put shadow on your armor. Now, shadow would be more sneaky, if you ask me. So that could be like a bonus to stealth in middle of fucking nowhere. You could do molten ray, which would be molten lava-ish shit, which would be like a damage to them for striking you. I think that would be pretty cool. Shocking grass could have like a paralyzed effect. You don't have anything really earthy or metally, which was what I would consider for a straight up AC, would be something either earth or metal. You don't have to use this now. It's just a really cool idea, so I put it in here. And it is something you could very well learn and do. Now, in order to increase your AC, I mean, you have a 16 with surge, a 15 without. My honest to goodness suggestion, completely meta, is you just kill the fucker behind you and try not to get up close and personal with any of the other bugbears. That's my suggestion, because with what you've got, I don't really see anything that could do just, straight up AC. And even boosting your AC by 1 only puts you at a 16.
Yeah, it's not the time to be learning new spells, I guess. So I'm just gonna do what I usually do. Imbue my weapon with shock and grasp, and try to kill this guy before I die. So let's
go for it. Also, to be completely fair, we're like 4 episodes into returning to my campaign. We haven't really had much time to experiment with your characters. This is more about getting back into the groove of using them.
Yeah, by the way, Mr. DM, this is the 6th episode.
Is it?
Jesus.
Oh.
And you're supposed to be writing the description for this.
I did.
Oh, by the way, 3 sentences and I found a grammar mistake.
Yeah, you should know this. I suck at the English language.
Well, why do you think you're writing them? So you can get better.
Hey, bud, why are you antagonizing the guy trying to kill us?
Oh, I'm gonna die no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we just...
Bork's in offense mode. He's aggroed on the DM.
I'm dying.
We
Like
resigned
whether or
ourselves
not
to our
you.
fate.
Why
We're
can't
just
I?
gonna die with spite. That's the move. Okay.
He's got a cornered animal mindset.
Whether or not you win the tournament, I'm going. Like I'm going on a blaze of glory.
Um.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so I do imbue my weapon with shock and grab, so that's 5 MP per turn. Now I roll a 3 on one hit. I mean a 12 on one hit.
3? Well, no, that definitely 12 misses too, but 3 definitely misses.
Not great. And a 5 on the other.
Better hope your companions notice you're like dying over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Notice that my agility is only 17
Only.
1, 2, 3.
because of the armor modifier. Yeah.
You're wearing medium armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Cromtech, you are up.
Okay. This is interesting. So I'm gonna take a couple steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm coming up here. Actually, before I do that, what's the range that I can cast my flame wall away from me?
Pretty much all your spells are cast at sight, line of sight. They have their own diameters, I believe we set into them of what you can do with them.
Yeah, like
But as long as you have line of sight, you can cast it.
Okay. So then I'm gonna move up here. And when I get up here, I'm gonna, with my left hand, cast flame weapon.
Mm-hmm.
With my right hand, whichever
Mhm.
I'm dominant in. And then with the other hand,
your character, dude.
I don't know either. I'm feeling left hand right now, but then with the other hand, I'm gonna cast flame wall. And how long was that?
I think we have it set at.
It just says create the wall.
Whereas, yep. There's 5-foot radius. It's a wall, not a swirl or a sphere, which both seem to be around. Well, you can charge for bigger spheres than that. I'll give you. It's level what? 3 or level 1? It's level 2. We'll go with like a 10-foot radius. So for now, for a 10-foot line, so 2 squares.
It's a level 1. It's a level 1.
I saw.
Oh, really? I thought last battle you allowed it was like 5.
Was it?
It was not 2.
I do not recall. Fine, we'll even out with 4. 20 feet sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. You said 4. Well, I'm hitting those 3, so that's all I care about.
Those 2, you mean?
Or those 2. I kind of overwent my lines. I was never good at coloring in between the lines.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do damage for casting on it, but on their next turn, We'll do reflex save, 10 plus whatever your casting modifier is. If they succeed, they'll get out of it. If they fail, they'll take another d6 of damage each.
Oh,
So
so
you're rolling d20s.
I thought I'd roll hit.
Nope.
Well, I just assumed. I'm sorry. You were too slow.
I was trying to explain it as you were rolling.
Nope. What is it? D6.
Mm-hmm.
I almost did 20s again. D6 plus. So the first
5
one is a
and 6.
5 and then a 6.
And like I said, on their turns, I'll have them roll reflex. And if they succeed against your magic, then they'll get out. If they fail, then they won't. Hey, Ben, you're up. Well, they'll take another d6 of damage, but they'll get out when they move.
Hey, Drusilla, on a scale of 1 to your max HP, how are you feeling right now?
Maybe a 2. Yeah, I think maybe a 1.5, actually.
Okay. The moment our DM has been waiting for, you're covered in blood.
So
And
this
I do
skill
mean,
this skill that we've worked out with Ben and I is called Blood Bath. He literally covers you in a bubble of blood and makes it so you can't move. But he heals you for 1d10. So you'll get 1d10 life back, and you're protected while you're in the bubble. So we're gonna
Oh,
have
so
fun
he's
with this.
literally like, she's literally like submerged.
Yeah, like
oh yeah,
covered head to toe in blood.
in your nose, in your lungs, eyes,
Mhm.
ears, all of it, just covered in a blood cocoon.
So why don't you roleplay how you're gonna cast it? It is your spell, and I'll have fun roleplaying the after effects.
I mean, quickest way to get blood, just thumbnail slit to the wrist and just like a Spider-Man thwip of just hot, coppery blood all over you. And it sort of just envelops you like a second skin.
So this goes on for a full turn, but it's not your turn, Drusilla. It's Ben's turn. So technically, for your next turn, you will be stuck in the bubble of blood, unable to move. Go ahead and roll for healing.
Me or Ben?
Ben, it's his skill.
Well, you heal for 4.
I say whoever feels spicy tonight, that's who rolls.
Okay, so that ends Ben's turn, and it is this guy's turn.
My first of 2 actions.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Second action, I go here and activate my armor.
Okay. Okay, now that ends Ben's turn. Now it's this guy's turn. And this guy is going to strike at you, but being as the fact that you're covered in a wall of blood, he literally just, like, maces the blood wall and kind of splatters it on his own face. Doesn't really do much of anything.
It's a powerful skill in a way.
Since my blood armor is up, would that thing also do the retaliatory spike thing?
The one you put on Drusilla? No, because it's no longer connected to you.
Fair.
Up next is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 5. He's going to come up on you. 7 misses. Drusilla, it's technically your turn, but you can't really do anything.
I have to ask, am I using MP for my Shock and Grasp imbuement while I'm trapped in this bubble? Or is it on?
I want to say yes, because that makes sense, but I'll give it to you, because I did just raise the cost of it in containing it, so if you're in a stasis / effect, as you are right now, it'll be on hold.
Okay, roleplay-wise, I think I'm dying. I think I'm choking on my own blood. I think my eyes have been poked out, and they're seeing blood.
If they were poked out, you wouldn't really see much blood.
I've never been there.
I mean, if
Drusilla's
they're
never
still
been there.
connected, then you'd still be able to see it.
Drusilla's mind is racing right
Firewall.
now. This is freaky.
I feel like this is a fairly novel experience for
Mhm.
anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, a 9 fails, so he'll take another d6 of
Wait.
damage.
Can she act at all, or is she just
Nope,
immobile?
Stook. Immobile. It's like a stasis pod.
Okay, well,
Love you too, buddy.
immobile and unable to act are two different things.
Stasis pod.
Okay.
That's what I've been using as a description.
Well, you said
Okay.
she wasn't able to move, so I was just clarifying, and I'm like, okay, well, move like squares or fully move.
So that we move this out of the car.
15 towards you, Ben.
Let's see.
Adam.
15 just hits.
Okay.
Did
He can
it
hear you. The microphone's right there.
did it roll for fire?
Yeah. The one that got outrolled and took damage.
Oh.
You take 7 points of damage, and then, of course, you have your retaliatory effect.
So they take 3.
Remember Adam and friends came here?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing things
I know.
too quick, DM. How is the audience supposed to know?
Because I have to roleplay 6 different creatures. I gotta get through.
So,
2.
still gotta
19, I'm assuming,
inform
beats
the
your
map.
magic mod,
That passes.
so he won't take damage.
I'm not
He'll
really sure what
essentially
it
just
is,
kinda,
but
like,
it's nowhere
jump
near
out of the
19.
fire. 10 plus your casting modifier.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is, but it's nowhere near 19.
Your casting modifier would be you use charisma because you're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah, but that means I have to look.
It's
I-
plus 4.
I know
So it
it's
would've been
not
14.
near 19.
Okay, that guy's done. Crown Tech, it's your turn again.
So, 5-foot race, I would hit you as well. I'm gonna take a step to the side to line myself up. And then
Mhm.
I'm gonna take the sword and with like 2 hands have to do like a swing wheel
Mhm.
and like do an upward cut. And I want flames to come like flying from the like the sword, like as I go up, flying out
Mhm.
and swinging upward, like from the ground, almost like from the ground.
Okay.
How far out would that reach? That determines how far I move.
I would say your fire manipulation is level 2,
30.
3. You are working on damage more than control, but you're obviously going to get a little more control for each level. It's just nothing fancy. So hold on, buddy. I would give you because it is a sword, so it starts off as close range. You could probably extend it 10 foot, so 2 squares in front of you.
All right, never mind that then.
Otherwise, you
God,
could
I feel like I'm cut at
do.
the Achilles.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm not going to give you line of sight with sword slashes.
Why not?
Because it's not reasonable.
Sure it is.
What?
I mean, a dude just fucking surprised it, jump behind Drusilla and start sucking
It's
on her
called
neck.
sabotage.
I mean, it's just the same as that. All right,
No.
then. Well, actually, this one gets deleted. I'm gonna cast another flame wall. That way, without hitting Sorcio.
So you wanted to kind of cut kitty corner, even though you didn't draw it like that?
Like that. I should be taking. Yes, like that.
Sorcio, roll or strength check. If you get higher than a 14, you won't take any damage. If you get lower than a 14, you'll take half damage just from the heat. You take half damage. So roll 2d6, and well, 3d6, and then the last one will half the damage for Sorcio.
Wait, what? This does heat
He
damage
is-
too?
Well, I'm doing it now because he's literally right there.
Yeah,
I
but I'm
gave
missing him.
him. Yeah, but he's literally standing right next to a wall of fire.
Okay, fine. I'm not doing that then.
2, 3, 4.
Just half damage. The max you
No!
can do is 3.
No! I'm gonna fucking do this then. Bend into corners so that he doesn't take damage.
He's still literally standing right next to a wall of fire.
Yeah, but you never gave me damage, heat damage against the enemy on the other rounds.
There was no enemy right next to it. You targeted very specifically. This is not a very...
I meant last battle.
It was still a very specific target. There was no extra right next to it.
Well, I'm still doing it this way then.
He still passed, so it's still half damage because he's still right next to a wall of fire.
No, I'm not rolling for his damage.
I'll roll it down.
That's bullshit.
It is not.
It's 100%.
It is not. You take 2 damage, Sorcio. And then it's 8 and 7.
Should I roll a d6 to see how much damage the wall of fire takes?
Sure. If you really want to. It only lasts a turn anyway.
Well, it lasts as long as I wanted to.
If
Oh,
you want to
no.
recast it. The wall takes 1 damage. Your blood light goes, fuck you, firewall. Okay. Sorcio, you're up.
I imagine I don't want to be here.
Oh, technically you won't take any more damage. Because like I said, it only lasts a turn. And on top of that, you are in active combat, so you would have to take attack of opportunities from both of them if you try to escape.
Yeah. So first off, I'll take the 2 damage because I'm maintaining the blood
Mhm.
armor.
Yep.
Of these two, which one looks more beat up, or is it basically a draw?
Top.
Top one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll see if I can hit him. Just regular punches.
Mm-hmm.
First one's 10. I
that
have to
misses.
imagine that one misses.
Wait,
That one hit.
Second one, 30, 20.
20 hits. What are you waiting?
I only cast it with one hand. I still at least have a second hand, don't I?
Yeah.
So I get to cast something else.
Sometimes I hate you.
Why you skipping my turn?
I didn't skip your turn.
Yeah, you
I
did.
thought you were done. I even said Ben's turn, and you just sat there quietly, not doing anything, while me and Ben discussed his options.
Well, I was reading.
That's not my fault.
Well, why didn't you ask if I was done? Anyways,
I said.
the guy at the bottom here gets a fireball to the face.
Okay. Roll for hit. You miss. Why'd you roll damage? You still miss.
That's a 6 to hit and 8 to damage.
Yeah, you missed.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Sorry
DM
to
skipped my
Ben, but
turn.
not to me.
No, you skipped
are-
half my turn.
Oh, I did, but I didn't mean to. Anyway, the 20 hit, Ben, so you can roll for damage.
Are you muted?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Good catch.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Happy to help.
6 damage.
Don't you get to strike twice?
Okay.
2 fists, strike twice.
Yeah, the first attack was a 10.
Did you
Yeah,
use your
10.
other basic action or no? I figured your first attack, the one that missed, the 10, was one set of 2 punches, and your second attack was the second set of 2 punches.
I mean, if that's how we're running it, let's run
Well,
it like
you get
that.
2
No
basic
arguments here.
actions, just like everybody else.
No arguments here.
Wait, what?
That's a miss. And that's another hit.
Okay, roll damage.
For 4.
Okie dokies. This guy's turn. He is in the firewall. 9. He will take the d6 of damage. For 2 damage. And he is going to try to run away. So Ben, make an attack of opportunity.
Woof. That's in that one.
Yeah, you miss. So he's going to take that opportunity to escape.
Did he roll reflex?
He did. He took damage. He's right there. Dungeon Master roll.
Oh, well, how are the people listening to the podcast supposed to know what happened?
See, the people listening to the podcast are hopefully paying attention when I roll, okay, this guy is going to roll reflex. He failed. He took 2 damage. Unlike you, who isn't paying attention.
Oh, you actually said it this time?
Yes.
Oh, just making sure.
This guy
I'm
is rolling. He succeeds, but he's got enough health that he's going to keep trying to fight. So he's going to roll to attack you. Ben. And he rolls a 9. I'm assuming that misses, but since he stayed in the fire, he will take damage anyway, which is 5. Minus 5. Okay, so Drusilla, the bubble wore off, so you can now do an action if you wish.
You fuck yeah. I pop back. What the deuce? I'm
Okay,
still alive.
Yeah, okay, so this is my fun part. You are now covered from head to toe in blood. And this is actually a status effect. Until you clean yourself, you'll have a -1 to all charisma rolls. No matter what your charisma modifier is, you will have a -1 to all charisma rolls. So, no modifier. Until you clean yourself. Because you are literally drenched in smelly, sticky, gross blood.
I would expect as much.
Hey,
So,
he's not stinky.
As this, I don't know if he's stinky or not, but he is covered in sticky blood. So as this kind of wears off and the blood bubble kind of washes off of you, you realize that there's just this layer of gross, gritty ass blood just stuck to your face. It's in your hair. You can taste it. You can smell it. It's all over you, and you just feel gross.
That's not even within the realm of my first 4, 5, or 10 thoughts right now. My mind is racing. I can't believe I'm alive. This thing's still in front of me. I'm in reaction mode. I'm going to swing at it again.
Yep. You hit.
19 for... I'm just going to roll all my hits.
You hit again.
19. And 21.
Oh, yeah. Let me just get all my good rolls out of the way.
Why are you rolling a third hit?
Because I swing twice for...
Yeah, you get 1 hit. You hit with your attack. You get 2 swings. You still only get 2 basic actions. It's just that first hit counts as 2 swings. That second hit counts as 2 more swings.
I thought we went over this.
Well, what if he swings? Never mind.
I'm
Each.
proficient with swinging enough that I could swing twice in one action.
Yes, and that's exactly what I'm saying. This first 19 is one action. So you get 2 swings of your sword. That means you roll damage twice.
Oh, I don't have to roll hit
No.
twice?
No, you just hit once, attack twice. It's the same with Ben and the fact that he's got 2 fists. Hit
Shit,
once, attack twice.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I just didn't realize. Okay, well, in that case, that's 48 plus 3. So he takes 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 damage, physical.
Mm-hmm.
A shit ton of damage, electrical. 9d6 damage. Or, no, 12d6 damage. $33 electric.
Okay, well, this guy's dead. Did you take the cost of your mana?
Right. Doing that now.
Okay. You have a movement action left. Other than that, do you wish to end your turn?
Around in a panic, see a bunch of bugbears behind me, and I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scoot up there.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. Woo. 5 misses.
Yep.
Tech, you're up.
So I just want to verify something.
Uh-huh.
We have 2 basic actions, right? Or 2 actions?
2 basic, 1 movement.
So if I'm casting with each hand, I should get 4 casts a turn.
Only if you cast the same spell with each hand. Because
We did not
you're
agree on
changing
that before.
We didn't talk about it before. It wasn't even a thing before. It wasn't a concern. I didn't know you were going for 2-handed casting. So
I thought that was default.
no, it's not. It's actually in any sort of mythos or lore or fantasy.
I don't care about any mythos, lore, or fantasy. I'm talking about your campaign.
And then my campaign is based on mythos, lore, and fantasy.
Well, I don't care about those. I just want to know what it's like in your campaign.
In my campaign, if you're casting the same spell with both hands, you can cast twice, or technically 4 times. If you cast different spells, it is a different action.
Sorry, guys. I have not been, or my turns have not been utilized to the fullest in either of the last 2 battles. I've only been doing 1.
I honestly just kind of figured you were role-playing the fact that you were casting from both hands and just using both your basic actions.
I mean, I'd rather us figure it out within the second session of combat rather than the 10th, so this isn't really a negative.
Maybe I wouldn't have taken 4. I still would have taken 60 HP of damage. Maybe I would have actually killed someone last round. Last game. Okay. So, in that case... So it doesn't... If I'm doing it that route, it doesn't really help if I have a weapon on my hand.
No.
Oh, okay. I'll drop that then.
Okay.
So my first set, I'm gonna cast dual fireballs at this guy who's looking like he wants to come give me a hug.
Yep.
And I want to use my manipulation to break it up, like as they're flying, break it up into tiny pieces. Will, however, my max damage would be split up that way, or I guess D6. So each one splits up into 6. So 12 little fire bullets going at it
Okay.
of a D1. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm literally just splitting the damage up.
I like the idea, and I'm gonna let you do it, but we have to figure out: are you gonna roll hit for each little one, or are we gonna increase the magic cost because of the manipulation you're doing?
I mean, I was dividing it by my hit rolls, so I'd roll hit for 12 different bullets, and then each one would be
Okay.
1d10, 1d1s.
Yeah, we can do it that way. Hit for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as I'm rolling that, I'll figure out what I'm doing next.
Yep.
12d20 plus 4. So we have 11, 12, 11, 11, 15, 6,
Only 2 hit.
7, 10, 21, unnatural 20, 10, and 14.
So roleplay wise, this is kind of like it's a really neat idea. I really like it. So we'll play it off as like as they're exploding, you kind of lose a little bit of control of them, and you're not quite used to this way of manipulating your magic. So only 2 manage to find their mark, and the rest kind of like phase out around him as they're trying to get in.
Okay, I mean, that's better than if I would have just rolled 2d20 because they both would have missed. So, they take 2 damage.
Yep, I did it.
And then, where's this? Drawing something. And I'm gonna cast Flame Whirl.
Okay.
Where
That's the tornado one.
yeah, literally like so I end up casting that, and I follow up with like an upward hand, like in rotation, and then like from the ground you see like the heat just kind of spins around and just like kind of swirls upward, hit this guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, do the regular damage, and then on his next turn he'll have a reflex. Since you're doing the tornado one, I'll give him a reflex at disadvantage because it's kind of like sucking him in. It's not just stationary. But either way, he'll do a reflex to see if he can get out of it without taking damage. So roll your damage for the first one, though.
I don't get modifiers. Damage. 1. So they took 3 HP total.
3 total. Ben, you are up, good sir. Your firewall is poof, by the way.
All right. Let's see. First things first. Keeping that armor up, so that's 2 HP down the drain, and I'm gonna punch-size this guy. 6 misses. I will try again. Same guy.
Yep. 8 misses as well.
Yeah.
You were just not championing it up very well this time.
I know. It's all my luck was in session 1.
It was, wasn't it? This guy is up. He's gonna roll to hit Sorzio. I pushed the wrong button. 21. I'm assuming that hits. Oh, that's the shittiest roll. 2 1s. You
About
take
damn
4
time.
damage. And then roll for your retaliatory strike.
I mean, you got a snake eyes, like a 3-eyed snake. last session, which was unbelievable.
That's me.
On D20s, right?
Yeah, I rolled 3 now. DM, when
Oh,
you
there we go. There's the third one.
when you're saying this guy's up, are you actually pinging it on the board?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just looking at it on my side.
I say if you were, I'm not seeing the pings, so you might have to hold it for a match.
I float over the turn order to see which one I'm going to. Drusilla, you're up. Because I honestly can't remember who's who.
Okay, so what is this red circle?
That's a big tornado of fire.
I was not paying attention. Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna attack.
You guys ridicule me and give me shit about all the times I don't pay attention. And you fuckers are the same when it's my campaign.
Sorry, what were you saying?
You.
I didn't catch all that. I'm just gonna cast summon minion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to die. I want something to die in my place.
You have long-range spells, dude. Shadow Smite, long-range spell. Molten Orb, long-range spells. Ray of Exhaustion, long-range spell. Scorching Ray, long-range spell. Molten Ray, long-range spell.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'll use...
Summoning your stupid, useless, bloody minion who is seriously only there for plot lines is a bad idea.
I mean,
Wow, tell us how you really feel.
I just did.
Okay, well, way to meta me.
So, when we get that couples counselor, are we splitting the cost 4 ways?
I think that's fair.
Okay, I guess I'll cover my share. Alright, I'll cast Shadow Smite.
There you go.
That's 1d20 for one hit.
Well, you gotta freaking cast the damn thing in order to level it up, and you keep freaking only stabbing people with Shocking Grasp.
It makes the most sense. Like,
It does.
95% of the time.
Doesn't help if you don't level your other skills. You hit. Roll damage.
Why level the other skills when the one is doing 30 points of damage per
Because
turn?
then he bitches and whines when he's dying.
Do I get to at least add intelligence to modifier to the damage?
Quit killing him.
Well, stop being a dumbass and I'll stop killing him.
Whoa, no need for a name calling over here.
Yep, there's plenty I need.
I mean, it's a cast. It's not an imbuement. I'm not hitting it with my sword.
I'm trying to think of... Have I been giving you any damage modifiers to your spell or just attack modifiers?
No, but to be... Oh.
I only have hit modifier.
Only hit modifiers? Then yeah, only hit modifier. Intelligence is a hit modifier. I'm not gonna give you a little boost of damage just because you feel like it's a piddling spell. Work on leveling the damn spell and it'll become less.
He takes 4 damage.
Thank you. It is piddling right now, but work on it. It's the guy in the fire tornado you're targeting.
I'm gonna kill you so fast when it's my campaign.
Yeah, it's the guy in the fire tornado.
And I haven't killed any of you yet. Yeah, buttholes. Anyway, next
oh wait, that was one action. I guess I get another.
You do.
I'm gonna do it again.
Go for it.
Yeah, he likes to skip your turn.
No, well, I mean, I was about to do what you did and forget that I had another action.
You miss.
No, I'm just...
Which, to be fair, I've done that before a lot.
I'm just poking at the DM now.
Alright. Alright.
Next is the guy below Ben's turn. Alright, yep, okay. So he's going to roll to hit Ben. 17? I'm assuming that hits.
Why? Ben's such a nice person.
Because he's the champion of the arena. You take 11 damage.
Oh,
your retaliatory strike.
Also, I dispelled my imbue weapon.
Okay.
Three.
Okay. And that was this guy. Up next is the one on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up next is Fire Tornado Dude. He's gonna roll reflex to see if he can get out undamaged. And he's gonna roll at disadvantage.
Dual nat 20s.
And he got a nat 1.
Does that mean
So
he's
he is
stuck
stuck.
inside?
Stuck inside, can't move, can't do anything, but your tornado does end on your next turn. But he'll also take another d6 of damage. So another 4. Oops, fuck. Sorry, push the automatic back button on my mouse.
Why'd you do that?
I bumped it.
You probably shouldn't do
And
that.
it went, fuck you, and sent me back page. Okay, Cromtech, you're up. Poof goes tornado.
Well, don't want to Ben because he was so nice and generous of giving me health. So I'm gonna take a step to the side.
Okay.
And then ooh. So initially I want to do the same attack to this person.
The splitty fireball thingy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 14, 23, 16, 13, 19, 22, 22, 17, nat 1, 16, 7, and nat 20.
So 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
Okay. And he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Then I want
If
to...
he wasn't, I had to take him off the map.
What? I don't know. You immediately looked away, so I was double checking.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to do a double flame wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trapping him in.
Yeah.
Roll strength.
If you could curve it last time, why
Fails.
can't you just curve it around him completely? Really just fully trap him in.
Because
Oh,
he's
never
not
mind.
curving it this time. He's casting 2 essentially.
Oh,
That's a good idea. I'll use that next time. I was just trying to block him from coming to you. And
I
Ben, you're up.
appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna punch size this guy some more. Hopefully, let's see.
The one on the right or the one on the bottom?
The one on the right.
Okay.
The
You hit.
16. Let me roll damage. Roll another attack. And that counts for 2 punches.
Yes.
shit.
16 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
I heal for 8. Oh, but I gotta take 2 out for that blood armor. And then I'll turn to the guy below me. Try and punch size him.
Miss.
Whiff.
Drusilla, you're up.
I'm still in survival mode. So I'm just gonna range cast Shadow Smite on. How much has this guy been hit?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully kill him. So let
Okay.
Ben can focus on the other guy.
Do you, boo boo?
I get a 7 and
So
That was a 7 and
Roleplay
a 14 audience.
oh yeah, sorry. The roleplay of this aspect, the way I'm seeing it is Drusilla's kind of like shaking in her boots. She's used to walking up to crap and just stabbing it and electrocuting it and it just poofing. So when she got surprise attacked and almost poofed herself, she started to freak out. And now she's just kind of throwing shadow bolts at anything that looks like a bad guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening.
Hey, the guy below Ben is up. Blasted the wrong button. 13, I'm assuming that misses. This guy's up. When he steps here, though, something bad happens. And I had to do this since you guys decided to, like, not move at all.
Well, make me.
Can't. I can't DM law you into moving your character.
I'm role playing. I'm role playing. This is what I would do.
We'll get someone to come over here and
this guy like stands here underneath the stuff, and you just see like this speck drop from the arena above you and land on his head. This guy goes poof.
I'm not saying DM law. I'm just saying, like, if
That guy goes.
you wanted me to move, you could have.
Wait, did a spider?
It's not actually a spider. It's a squid-looking thing with multiple eyes called a dark mantle. It lands on that dude's head and just basically eats his brain since he was already dying.
So it took over the body?
I look up.
No, it ate it. It didn't take him over.
Oh, so it's a giant thing. It's not like a parasitic thing.
Medium, about the size of his head, a little bigger.
Okay.
He can fly. Sweet.
Awful. A flying spider that bites people.
Not a spider. Squid thing.
They have a lot of appendages. They're not so different once they get that big.
You just start slashing,
right? As it lands on the bugbear and eats his brain, this aura kind of appears around him. 15-foot radius. So that'd be fun. Okay. Here. I didn't want a line. I wanted a circle. Circle. So let's try that again. 2, 3. I think that's right. I'm probably wrong, so I'm not very good at geometry. But yeah, so darkness aura just surrounds him.
How much radius?
15 foot.
You're off.
I said might be wrong. A ray of magical darkness extends out from the dark mantle, moves with it, and spreads around corners. The darkness lasts as long as the dark mantle maintains concentration, up to 10 minutes, as it is concentrating on as well. Dark vision can't penetrate the darkness, and no natural light can illuminate it. If any of the darkness overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level aura, the spell creating the light is dispelled. So basically, anything within its aura, including Ben and Bugbear, can't see shit.
But anything outside of it can't see it either.
You just see a big blotch of darkness that appeared in the middle of the arena.
Kind of sucks.
Not fun. Not a fun critter.
I would say so.
Okay. So I'm going to put this guy in the turn order. This guy is done.
More like that one.
Okay.
I'm base centered on the character itself.
Now I can't. Oh, I had it. Go away. Okay. This guy is done. Promtech, you are up.
So, okay. Pretty much, I just saw someone, like something, just fall from the sky, devour that person that was running, and then now a dark sphere is there.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Well then. Can oh, okay. Can I cast something in the middle of that sphere? Like, would I have the potential to do that?
DM?
What? Sorry.
Would I be able to would I be able to cast something into the middle of that sphere?
You can attempt to. I would make you roll at disadvantage for your hit, especially if you're trying to target the Dark Mantle, because you really can't see. But you do have a general understanding of where the middle should be.
Yeah, like I literally saw where the guy ate his body and then this thing
Mhm.
appeared around it. So I'm kind of like just picturing where that thing was.
Yeah. I'd have you roll at disadvantage, but yeah,
Okay.
it's doable.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast a fire sphere for my first batch. A flame sphere is only 5 feet, right?
But it can get bigger if you concentrate more magic into it.
Okay, so it's one circle. Okay, or one square.
Yep.
So wait, just go. Did it work? No, it didn't. That Roll20 is. I don't know what they did recently. They probably just tried to mess up for like the free people, but like it's been as laggy as beyond belief over the last year. Okay, so I'm gonna use my uh uh my two hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna cast one here and then one up here, and this one, or okay, I should ask. Can I have one stationary, one mobile, or would I have to wait to make this one mobile next turn?
Your flame sphere is supposed to roll and create a trail of fire, right?
It can.
It's not like a fire orb that just sits stationary.
Okay, well, if yeah, if that's the if that's the way, if I'm understanding the way that you're describing, I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna like cast one there to roll down that way, and the other one to
Mm-hmm.
roll diagonal.
Okay, well, it's not. That's a pretty good plan. Um, I can't fault that, and I can't see any way to DM my way out of it. So go ahead and go for it. You will have to roll hit. Like I said, roll with disadvantage. So roll 4d20, and we'll take the two least lesser. If you want, you can do them in two groups, so you don't have a chance of getting two shitty rolls in one 4 roll.
Sure, like that would make a difference.
Other than that, 1 and a 3. Either way, that one sucked. And a 9. And that one kind of that just hurts your luck. A nat 20, and you have to take the 9. So they do leave a trail of fire behind them, though, so they won't get the d6 for the initial hit. But on the what's it called? Dark Mantle's turn, it'll have a chance with a reflex to see if it can get out of the trail without taking damage, or if it'll take damage from the trail.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw.
I do have to ask because it was brought up
Get back. Yeah.
before with the wall. Since a ball of fire is rolling past people or things, potentially do they have to take the heat damage? Is that
This is it's not a wall of fire, it's like a trail of fire along the ground. So if they were to step in it, then they would take damage, but it's not like a fucking wall of fire right next to their face.
Sure, a line of
It's more
fire coming
like
out of the
some.
ground, the person next to it takes damage. A sphere that's 5 foot in diameter or 5 foot radius, or a
Do you
sphere
want me to
about
make
10
him take
feet
damage?
diameter. Just
I can make Ben take damage if you want to be that much of a jerk about it.
no, I would
I'm
say all
trying
of
to.
them would take damage, not just Ben. That's what I was asking.
Um,
I'm trying to
no.
understand the way you're thinking, DM.
And I told you exactly what I'm thinking.
No, you're not,
There's a
because you.
difference between a wall of fire and a trail. The sphere itself is targeted. It rolls. It goes bye-bye. The wall sits there for an entire turn.
See, now that explanation helps. You just said before that it's just a wall of fire. But anyways, I'm just gonna cast something else.
Mhm.
Just because I'm gonna cast 2 fireballs into it and hope that one of them hits.
Are you still targeting Dark Mantle in the center?
I'm trying to pick out where the center of the thing is and shooting at the center because
Roll at disadvantage.
So that's a 10
One
and
of
an
them hits.
18. So the 10, and then a natural 20 and an 18. So 18.
The second 18 hits.
6 damage.
Nice. Roll d6.
Okay, so
Boom.
all right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Ben, you're up.
All right.
So you are now enveloped in darkness. You can't see, obviously, but you do still know there's a critter trying to kill you. Like, you guys aren't actually 5 feet apart. You're right next to each other, punching each other, so you can punch him without worrying.
I'm gonna use the restroom, but I should still be able to hear you.
Okay.
All right. So my understanding, I should be able to attack the guy directly below me without disadvantage because I know he's there.
Yep.
Okay. First things first. Health cost for that armor. Then okay, well, that didn't work,
Yep.
but I do have an idea. That
Okay.
blood, it's a 10-foot radius,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking, uh, like, here,
How'd you do that?
powerful elven magic.
Well,
There's the measure tool.
oh, baby Jesus.
Yeah, you swap it, you set it to circle, measure origin center. So basically here, a 10-foot radius would get
Oh,
me
actually,
and
here's,
the other two, right?
yeah, a 15-foot radius is even bigger than what Dan did. Ish.
It depends on how you measure it. If you measure it straight from the side, that's what gets you. If you measure it on a diagonal, it gets larger. But
Ah, okay. That's still neat.
anyway, so I was
New favorite
thinking
tool.
if I target it there, that gets all three of us, right?
Yep. And you do
Okay,
have, you leveled it up so it can target friend from foe, right? If I remember correctly.
correct. Correct. So cost of 10 health. That's a D8 health to me.
And a D8 damage to both of them.
So I heal for 6, not bad. And I mean, do they just take the same, or do I roll?
Roll for them.
Okay. 4
Four
and
for
4.
each.
That makes it easy. Although, does the mantle have to roll for concentration?
It does, I believe. See, look at you with all your knowledge. Yep, it is a concentration. So wisdom is. Its wisdom blows. It doesn't tell me what
Good call.
breaks concentration though. Hey, Mr. D&D knows everything. What would break concentration?
The
Has to know the
DC for a
spell.
concentration check is 10 or half the damage dealt, whichever is higher. So in this case, it would be a DC 10 Constitution save.
Okay. Oh, it's con? Okay. He actually has con.
I imagine. The odds weren't great, but, like, there's a chance.
Yeah, mantle broke.
Wait, the mantle itself broke?
It's a concentration spell.
I thought the thing was the mantle.
Nope. Well, it's called a dark mantle. The darkness aura broke. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I was gonna say, why didn't you do that right away? Nice, you killed it.
So that was both your actions, right?
Correct.
Okay. Drusilla, you are up.
Oh, that definitely changes what I was gonna do. Well, first, I want to look up and make sure that's not gonna fall on me too.
All you see is ceiling.
Okay, that's freaky. I'm gonna shadow smite it. Fuck, I don't want to get close to that.
Do you, boo-boo?
I wouldn't want to get close either. It's got way too many legs.
Yeah.
No
One
reason
is
for it to have that many legs.
one is an 18, the other's in a 7.
The 18 hit.
He takes 9 damage. That's my turn.
It's not a strong critter. It's really a surprise attack critter.
I can't believe that did it.
Okay. Delete. This guy is up. We gotta swing at Vensorcio. God bless that quick period again. 8. I'm assuming misses. Crown attack, you are up. Ooh. Ah! Undo.
Okay. I mean,
I was gonna turn. The trail's gone.
okay. I mean, we have a leave a trail and a question mark, so I wasn't sure if that was how long it was gonna be. So, how is the guy looking? Can I tell if Ben can
He's
handle it?
wounded, but not dead.
I wanna cast another flame swirl.
Okay.
Centered on the square below it. Oh, nope. I did what you did.
Drew a line instead of a circle.
I thought I clicked. I looked at the elliptical. I didn't click on it. Or it was highlighted. Yeah. So 5-foot radius.
Okay. Roll damage.
1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what movement. But I'm close enough that I'm gonna hit it with dual fireballs then. With a nat 1 and then a 16.
16 hits.
Six damage.
Obviously, all the bugbears are dead.
Before it's over, can I have my turn real quick?
I didn't say it was over.
Okay.
Try to decide, honestly. Yeah, you can have your turn. I won't make you guys try to find the hidden enemies.
You know, I just didn't want to get teleported away before I get that last D8 of healing from the second turn of that blood mist.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
gotta min max, gotta optimize.
yeah.
I mean, look, we're all hurting for health.
Is true. You're preaching to the choir. Like, I get it.
I mean, that's
Okay.
like both of you combined, but I'm still hurting.
So you guys, obviously, you won. You hear the crowd roaring. You hear Kriya announce your win to the crowd, and she's got that whole fake announcer tone going, but you can also tell there's a bit of, like, why the fuck are these guys still alive in her tone as well. And then she does the complimentary. Now they'll be teleported back to the waiting room to return tomorrow for the final battle.
I'm gonna stand at a ready position in case that there's someone waiting for us in the waiting room.
There's not.
Well, I'm still gonna do it.
But you're welcome to do so.
I don't trust you.
You're welcome to do so. So you get teleported back to Ben's suite. Magic barrier still in place. You're left to your own devices for like an hour and a half. Oh, that's right. Cue ball was kicked. Sorry. And then Kriya appears just outside the bubble, just outside the door. She goes, "You guys may be lucky for now, but tomorrow we shall all die in the service of the church." And she gets all preachy and, ranty, ravey, culty. And before you guys could really even, like, get in a word, she vanishes. Like, she really just wanted to, like, rave and cult at you because she's that kind of person. You will be getting a long rest.
She didn't even take our sandwich order. She's more rude than usual.
I said that's the worst type of trash talker. Is a person who will talk trash and leave immediately. Like, at least if you're willing to dish it, you can, hear what the rebuttal is. Like, that's the worst.
Hey, Kriya, if you're gonna monologue, you at least stand around to see the reaction to your, your speech.
No,
Either way, you guys,
block.
you guys will be getting a long rest.
Ignore the screaming.
Hi, Cat. I don't think I have the next battle in me tonight. Just because there are some aspects to it that I really want to play well that I don't think I can handle tonight with my own mentality right now. With that being said, you guys can, if you wish, do a little bit of RP between the three of you. Otherwise, let me know and I'll do out the closer. So, do you want to RP for a bit or shut her down?
I need a wash off.
I sit on the ground and be like, "Oh God," and I kind of lay down.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in here for a few days. You know where the shower is. It's legit. I mean, the pressure's great. I want to say you get used to the whole blood thing, but you really don't.
Like, also, RP-wise, those last few turns of the battle were, like, maybe 20 seconds since the blood bubble thing. So I just have to ask, I'm not missing an arm or a leg or anything. This isn't my blood, is it?
Oh, no.
It's only his blood, and I point at Ben.
Oh, that's much better. Okay, I'm gonna wash off now. What the fuck?
I just wave with a still dripping wrist. Hey.
That guy is so weird.
I sit up. I'm like, you're unorthodox, but I can't say you're not effective. How much?
I mean, there's a reason they all have a hard on for me here.
I mean, yeah, you're impressed. That's impressive. How much blood do you even have in your body? Like, with, I'm sure the bath you gave her, or whatever it was like 8 gallons of blood. That's more
I
than
don't think
normal
it's
people
that much.
do.
But like, it helps when most of it's not mine.
Oh, okay.
You're less attached to it when most of it's not yours.
You know, that brings more questions, but none I'm willing to tackle right at this moment. Um, yeah. So sorry about you taking some of that heat. Literally, still trying to figure out my spells. They're.
I mean, it cauterized this whole arm closed. That actually kind of helped out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm still trying to get a hold of some of these spells. A lot of their effects seem like a surprise to me at times. So the the one within does not give you. It tells you can do something, but it doesn't actually give you the description of what happens.
I get it. Going through some changes. These things happen.
Yeah.
It's a natural part of growing up.
So there's only one more match.
I mean, if you take her at her word.
Okay, I was gonna say 3. That seems a little short, but then again, these were kind of stronger than I was expecting the first 2 rounds to be. You must have skipped to like the
Every once in a while, when she's feeling feisty, the fights come in phases, and get through one round, and all of a sudden there's a mini boss, and it's
So these Final Fantasy bosses, man.
I guess also, like, by tournament rules, if you're the defending champion, people are going through multiple matches just to fight you, not the other way around.
that's fair.
But yeah, I'm like, yeah, we must have skipped to like the Elite 8, like just had to buy through the 64-32 round Sweet 16. So I mean, I'll take that. Less fights that we have to do.
I mean, honestly, it seems like if they really want me to die in glorious combat, they should just let me go with you guys, because it sounds like we're going to be facing scarier shit than what they've got in this Coliseum.
I'm in the shower.
But what do I know?
If only that the helper would have given us some or brought some literature that I could have, read up on this Church of Slaughter, or this religion, if it actually exists. Like, maybe they have a secret summon behind them, but, still.
I'm sure someone around here has a pamphlet.
Yeah, the pamphlets I had are just like, they're just. I've seen multi-level marketing that has had more description on it than these things. Like, they're just like not even surface level. It's like, hey, we exist. Come join. These pamphlets aren't what I would give to be back in my library or my university.
I mean, being real, how much depth do you think there is to the literature? It's Scientology with punching.
I didn't
There's
think
probably
I didn't think someone being able, or I didn't think someone with blood magic was possible before I came here.
That's true. I see that a lot.
With how much I've read and how much I've researched, assumptions are the least likely. I am the last to try to assume something, because you never know.
That's
I like my facts. I like my research. Like, why do you think I'm in this mess? They got too close to a, ancient glowing crystal. The janitor did thing. Anywho, yeah. I just want to read up on it, you know, maybe, but no. Unfortunate.
Maybe as a parting gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if they really have a hard on to see me die, they can just send a scrying orb or something with us when we leave this place. And then they can see all of the epic combats and like throw it up in their arena. You saw the screens they have in there.
Yeah, I'm sure that it wouldn't be much to, you know, send 3 of them out. You know, they work as a crew, and you know, our adventures get shown back, and then, I mean, yeah, the stuff we're looking to fight, I'm sure compares to nothing that we fought so far.
I wouldn't want to be our camera crew, man. That's gonna that's gonna be a rough gig.
It'd be worse than the show Survivor. Like, at least
Right? You
they
think the
had
camera crew's
entertainment.
been cops to have it rough? Oh man.
I kind of shout out, hey, Drew, or hey, Drusilla, how long does it take to get blood off of you?
Oh, it's stuck everywhere. How long has this stuff been drying?
Give her time. There's blood in places she didn't know she had.
This is so much blood.
Just hearing that.
Yeah, but how's that water pressure?
It's pretty good.
It's a primo shower.
Yeah, I've never had a shower with water pressure before. It's always just been kind of a trickle. This is decent.
Or a bucket.
Still so much blood.
I imagine, like, you know, it doesn't take much blood, like, what, an ounce of blood can like change the color of like a pool. I'm just imagining that, like, the drain is just like solid red.
Yeah, I've just been wringing my hair for like the past 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm sure that absorbs the plenty.
Yeah.
Ben, what's the first thing we're gonna do when you leave these walls? Or actually, I should say, we should make sure to get some of those burritos on our way out.
For sure. But you guys seem to know where you're going.
Vaguely.
The work I need to do seems to be along the same path as you guys going, so maybe I'll just tag along with you two.
Yeah, I'm out of the shower. You wait, neither of you guys know where you're going?
I have a direction.
Where he's going.
I don't know where I'm going, but I have a direction.
Okay, let's follow that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good plan.
Like, I definitely know where I'm going, but like, I'm not in a rush. Just saying.
I mean, I'm not from this island, so I don't know where I'm going. I know, yeah, like I said, that's all I got for you. I have a direction, and that's about it.
Well, survive one more match with this fucking cheater is all we have to do. Oh, yeah. Guys, just look over your shoulder before the match begins. In case, like, a bugbear comes flying out of the fucking wall.
Does anyone have earth magic? Can they just, like, put me in a hole so I don't have to... I'll just cast from underground, you know? That works, right?
Closest thing I have to putting you into a hole was, you know, what I did to Priscilla there. And, I don't know, she didn't seem to enjoy it all that much.
Okay, so, like, yeah, okay, yeah, that wasn't good. I didn't like that. It felt okay, like maybe a little bit, but like a lot of it not okay.
And to be fair, I could have given you a heads up.
No,
You
it was
could've.
funnier that way.
This is 90% awful. I've never experienced anything so sudden and terrifying as that.
It's sort of like being just instantly forced back into the womb.
Yeah, it was a very primal kind of fear.
I'm intrigued, but I can wait my turn.
I mean, it's only a 1d10 heal, so not really that worth it. Just throw a little meta in there. It sucks.
But also, if you're surrounded, you're invulnerable for that round.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, did you take any damage while you were within your cocoon?
No.
I
I mean,
that-
like, I also couldn't see or hear
So, like, if a
anything.
truck's about to hit you, like, you know,
Nope, I also couldn't breathe.
I'm sure you could.
Pretty sure there was blood in my lungs.
did you have to breathe?
That's it. What's up?
Did you have to breathe?
Not so sure. It lasted like 6 seconds.
I mean, just because you can't breathe doesn't make it a bad thing. If you don't have to breathe, who cares if you can't breathe?
Wait until you feel what it's like for your lungs to fill up with an unknown liquid. Come back to me on that one.
You act like you never drowned in a pool before. Now that one's a
Nope.
scary part.
What's a pool? I'm kidding. I know what pools are.
Hey, water.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah, pools are water.
Although,
Yeah, it's never.
sorry, go ahead.
It just says it's never happened to me before.
I mean, that one's more scary because at least this one, like, you gained your abilities afterwards. Or if you get water in your lungs, normally you just stop breathing altogether.
Spoken like someone who didn't go through it.
I mean,
You just got attacked by somebody from behind, and then before you know it, everything's black, and silence, and your lungs fill up, and you think you're dead.
I'm taking 10 points of damage.
Yeah. Well, 6.
Oh no, I'm just saying that because I just split my wrist and just did the Spider-Man Thwip blood bubble thing at Prom Tech, just so you're on even footing. And
Oh.
no warning, just like you, enjoy being in a blood bubble for 6 seconds.
this works. Hey, DM. DM.
Wait.
DM.
DM.
If you can hear
Hey,
me,
Bear.
line number 39. You know, they said I can't move or act, but can I enable that?
Number 39.
Row 39. Since I'm not actually technically doing anything.
Mm-hmm. 30. Oh, that's not you. Duh. It takes 2 turns.
Yeah, but okay.
Bubble only lasts for a turn.
It's a turn to charge, a turn to attack. If I'm encased in this thing, can that be my turn of charge?
Yeah. I don't see
And I
why
do
not.
that. So I'm currently, to you guys, I'm currently encased in your bloodbath thing, whatever.
Enjoy your sudden reverse birth. And a D10 HP.
I don't have my HP. That's on the other map. So yeah, you guys
Oh,
have.
you heal for 9. That's a good one.
Oh, nice. You guys have 6 seconds of chatter.
So, do you think he's freaking out in there, or is he just nonchalantly getting ready for something?
I mean, usually with people, the first time it happens, they don't have time to react or think or anything. It's,
It was
all
horrific.
adjustment period, and by the time you almost get used to it, it's over. And pop.
Ben, you take 2 points of fire damage, and Drusilla, you take 4 points of fire damage. So the thing pops, and at that point, the blood is now dried, but there's a huge heat burst, or heat slash flame burst coming from my body. Like out in all directions.
I just jumped back. What the fuck, Crumb?
Well, good to know that works. I was thinking about that when you're saying that think about if you're surrounded. And I'm like, if I paired that with the one spell, it might actually turn the tide in a battle.
Yeah, maybe. If everybody's focused on attacking an unmoving bubble of blood. Also, that wasn't scary for you, like, at all?
I mean, it took me off guard. That's for damn sure. And it freaked me out, yes. But I mean, we've been talking about it for so long that I kind of knew exactly what was happening after it initially happened. So I was able to enable my spell early enough that it's got a charge and blast type of effect. So I was able to start charging it during the time that I was in there, so I could release it when it came out. But that is nuts. And now you know what you say by a reverse birth. That's
Just instantly back in the womb.
that's that's terrifying. I'm glad that I experience this now and not when I'm not expecting it. Or not when I'm don't know what it is. Yes, Drusilla, yours was way worse since you had no idea.
Yeah. Best be recognizing.
Okay,
Also,
I take that back.
You will never be stickier in your life. The shower's back there.
Oh, yeah, Cromtech. You probably were a little invested in the moment, but you were completely covered in blood. And the floor?
I kind of look down.
Floor I can take care of.
Kind of look at me and see that it's not the sticky, like, dripping blood, but like I can see you guys, but I didn't actually look at myself yet, and it's like blood that's been dried, like it's been out in the sun for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's like that thick, congealed blood that dried up.
And I kind of like look and kind of scratch a little bit. I'm like, and it just like dusts, like blood dust just starts falling off. I'm like, well, this might be a little harder to clean up.
It usually reconstitutes pretty quick.
Well, I guess I'll test your water pressure now. And thanks for the heal, by the way.
Sure.
I get up and head to the shower.
Good thing we get a long rest. I was running low on HP and magic.
Yeah, I would have felt bad if I took you out with that.
I mean, I was at 28. You brought me down to 24.
I'm down to 98.
Oh. Oh.
They dropped me below half.
Poor Ben.
I know. No one knows how hard it is.
I'll play you the world's smallest violin. Give me a second. Here, it's somewhere in my pocket.
Well, I think the next combat I'm going to get a little weird with it.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm going to get weird with it. If it's going to be a fight for your life situation, I'm probably just going to do shock and grasp again.
I'm going to get weird with it.
So is that it? Are we good?
I'm ready to be done. Just waiting for you guys to be done RPing, and then I'll sign this out.
I think we're RP'd out.
I exit the shower, kind of walk into the room, drying my hair, and I'm like, and see both of them just passed out. I'm like, oh, well, okay. And I kind of just somber over to like the couch and fall asleep.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So we'll leave it there for today. Hopefully we'll be on next week, though we have been having scheduling conflicts, not just on one of us, but on multiple of us, that have been quite an issue for the last couple months. Seeing as how it's only my 6th episode, but I'm pretty sure we've been on my campaign officially for like 2.5, 3 months.
C'est la vie.
Huh?
C'est la vie.
Is what it is. So, hope you guys join us. Keep us watching and see if the guys can survive the final match. And I promise you, I'm not pulling punches. And if they die, they will die, which sucks because 2 of them are brand new.
Yeah, I'll have to rethink my character now, or my battles now.
Okay.
I was wondering why I was doing like half the damage, not even half the damage you guys are doing.
Oh, that way. Okay, I thought you were going to be the blood bubble bomber.
Ooh.
That's not a bad combination technique, though.
Can you throw me pretty far?
Synergy.
Probably.
Ooh.
You're magic type. I can't imagine you way too much.
Maybe I can imbue with blood while I'm in that blood bubble.
Well, your imbue has to be magic you have access to.
I know. I'm letting my mind get weird with it.
But if you... Granted, like you said, we haven't had much, and this is really more about getting back into your characters, so... I know you haven't had time to do what we've talked about, but that could be interesting, too. Imbuing with soul magic and with your trap souls.
That's what I really want to get good with, because I don't really see myself being an elementalist, not like an all-rounder. I'm not gonna...
Well, I don't either. That's why I promoted Shadow Bolt to you at the end of the last time I was running the campaign, because you weren't doing anything other than Shocking Grasp, and I figured it'd be a nice simple spell you could cast at range, and you're still not doing it.
Pretty much all I did this session.
Yeah.
You know, you're sending me some...
Shocking Grasp twice.
You're saying some mixed signals here, DM. Because you're like,
Why?
hey, this is, you know, this is a tournament, a battle for you to, you know, figure out your characters and come into it. And then at the same time, I'm gonna try to kill you.
Well, I'm just not pulling punches. I'm not actually planning to kill you. The only real...
Yeah. No one's ever asked you to pull punches.
I never said you guys did, but as a DM...
But it sounds like...
a very good portion of my campaign, even before we started podcasting, I would subconsciously pull my attacks so you guys wouldn't die.
Well,
I'm not saying you guys asked me to pull punches. I just pulled punches.
With you saying it every time, it throws a weird message out. Just...
Not every time. I've only said it like twice so far.
I'm calling bullshit, but anyways, we can move on.
Well, luckily
take some
we're all
over it.
recorded, so
Face
you
off,
can
or
go
feed
prove
it
me
to
right or
stray
wrong.
dogs.
How about you
If you
prove me
want to
right or
pull
wrong?
punches,
Because I don't care, and you do.
you want to pull them. I won't complain.
Okay, well, that's it for tonight.
Uh,
So hopefully we'll see you guys next week, and we'll see how things go.
All right.